What's going on, gamers? Today we're going to be going over how to install and use the grief protection plugin on your Apex server. Before we get into this tutorial, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can get notified of every new tutorial we upload, just like this one. When playing on a Minecraft server, there's always a chance of encountering troublesome players that enjoy wrecking bases or looting. Griefing is often a cause for players to leave a server entirely. But here, we have Grief Prevention, a plugin focused on preventing any sort of grief in the first place. With Apex hosting, installing plugins on your Minecraft server is super easy. Our first step for installing server-side is you're going to go ahead and head to your Apex server panel and then stop your server. And once your server stopped, make sure you go to jar file selection and check if you're running a compatible version such as Spigot or Paper. Now that you're sure you're on Spigot or Paper and your server is offline, go ahead and navigate to FTP file access on the left-hand side of the login page and log in with your info. And once you're logged in, go ahead and find your plugins folder and click into it. Now, go ahead and open up the Grief Prevention Spigot page. From here, just double check and make sure or read the comments and see what people are saying to make sure that the version is up to date with your version of Minecraft. As of right now, this is updated to 1.17, so you can go ahead and press download now at the top right of the page for most versions of Paper. When you click on download, you can always move it to a folder where you can easily locate it later on. Or you can just note that it's at the bottom left of your home screen or your browser screen. Go back to the panel and click on upload at the top left. Whether you're grabbing the file from your folder or the bottom left of Google Chrome, just click and drag it to the upload here part of the page. And once it uploads and is at 100% and it says uploaded 1 out of 1 files at the bottom of the page, go ahead and click on the name of your server at the top left of the page to get to your main server panel. And once you're here, go ahead and either start or restart your server to get it up and running. You can also hop into console just to make sure that everything has gone through correctly. In order to use the server, players are going to need a golden shovel to select 2 opposite corners of a plot. This is the main tool for this plugin, allowing for 2 main claim types. The first type is just a regular claim made by a player. The size of the land claim is determined by the number of accrued blocks. This size can grow the more a player plays on the server. And the second type is an admin claim. Admin claim is pretty much the same thing, but doesn't require any claim blocks. And any admin can edit. And if you want to know how to configure the plugin, all you need to do is head to your main Apex server panel and then stop your server. When your servers come to a full stop, you can go ahead and click on config files at the top left of the page. And then from there, find the YML or the config.yml that is attached to the Grief Protection plugin. Then click on it so that you can edit it. If you make any changes, all you have to do after is click on Save at the top of the page, and then click on Restart Now once prompted. Note, if players can't use the commands, they're going to need to be given permission through a permissions plugin like LuckPerms. You can use the aforementioned permissions to customize your player commands. And now it's time to go over some important commands. Here are some of the more important ones from the Grief Prevention plugin. For a full list, go ahead and check out their official command list on their wiki. This is also going to be linked in the description of this video. In-game, type /abandon claim. This abandons and deletes the claim that you're standing in. /trust will give a trusted player permissions to edit inside the claim. All you need to do for that is /trust space and the username. You can start typing in the username and then hit tab so that you don't have to type in the whole thing. /abandon all claims deletes all land claims that you make. /trap is going to teleport a player out of a land claim if that's what you decide. /ignore is going to ignore a specific player's chat messages.
/adjust bonus claim blocks will adjust
the player's claim block amount. Permission nodes are super important when it comes to mods or plugins. If you want to know how to add different permission nodes so that you can use different commands in-game, we already have a really good tutorial.
And we're also going to be linking you to one of our own guides where we already go over
and in this tutorial,
all of the
you're going to learn how to add in specific permissions in-game
that way you don't have to
so that
look
you
at
can
the
use
wiki to
them
wonder
as
what they
commands in-game. Dealing with griefing is almost never fun on a server. That's why we make stuff like installing plugins like this one. Grief prevention, super easy. Grief prevention is a really cool and fun way to make sure that the experience for all players on your server is a fun one. Not only is grief prevention super easy to install, but it's also super configurable. So whether you're a veteran player or have more specific ideas in mind, this is suitable for all sorts of players. Well, folks, that's all we've got for you today. And as always, we hope you have lots of fun.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more great content like this, then subscribe or click these videos. Until next time, gamers.